No, wait, question. Did Adam 22's wife inspire you to get with a black guy?
So here, the girls, we have a lot of cocktail servers on here, and it's just not viable when you're making $240,000 a year as a cocktail server to also do OnlyFans. So a lot of girls here don't do OnlyFans. I'm telling you, I promise you. Now some of them do.
I read some articles where a dentist even started.
I read an essay that in Miami, that is the OnlyFans capital of, well, certainly the United States, if not the world. They broke it down by percentage of the population in the Miami area right there. And apparently it's 1 in 8 people in Miami.
That's hilarious.
You know, I want to say something real quick. I always thought this was crazy. All right. Miami. It's predominantly a Hispanic culture, right? Latin culture.
Yeah. I would say
right?
So.
And then you got the passport bros, and they always want to go to Colombia or Brazil.
I know. Why don't they go to Miami?
Right. And I be sitting here, bro. I grew up around straight Latinas, and everything, bro. Every single one of them, because I come from Chicago, right? I was in the suburb part. And what's nuts is that is the most overly sexualized culture, on the.
It's about Latin American culture,
yeah, bro. It's it's never competing
now
with the US.
Now look to your left.
What's there? Oh, is she? What is she?
What would you call it? What would you?
Me, but
what I'm saying is this:
I know what you are.
What is she?
I am Puerto Rican and Mexican.
Oh, okay, great.
I'm also human.
Why'd y'all put me next to a person that's gonna cut me? Anyway, what I'm saying is this, right? It's nuts because I'm
doubles up as a knife.
Oh damn! She grabbed her.
Somebody.
She grabbed that bogus ass lipstick. But anyway, what I'm saying is this, okay? It's nuts because Miami is literally the easiest place to get laid. I promise.
You think so?
Yes.
You think so?
Do you
think it's the easiest place to get laid?
I don't.
Okay,
Bro, it's the easiest place to get laid.
I really don't go outside that much.
You stay indoors.
For me, it's so funny because I always saw Miami as being the business capital. That's where a lot of people who are
the business for selling.
I mean, I just thought that there were a lot of entrepreneurs there. There are a lot of people who are in finance, right? Brickell is the financial district. That was my perception of it when I moved there. Come to find out that now everyone's perception is it's just.
I would argue that you're saying the easiest place to get laid. I would argue that Austin, Texas is easier. Nashville, Tennessee is easier. I would argue that Las Vegas is easier and that Scottsdale is easier.
No,
Miami is really easy.
Scottsdale made the list.
Go to Brickell.
No, I'm not saying it's not easy in Brickell. It's very easy in Brickell.
It's easy.
But my point is that it's a bit more transactional there than any of the cities that I just named. The difference between here and there is that we have pretty girls that come visit here with the express intent of cheating on their boyfriend. You don't do that in Brickell. We have 44.
What are you talking about? Girls don't cheat with their boyfriends in Miami?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying we have 44 million visitors every year. There's more people who visit the city than Paris and Dubai combined.
It's like a revolving door.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. And so because of that, it's a little bit different here. I'm not saying it's not easy in Brickell. Obviously it is. But we also don't have the situation where you're talking to a girl and she's going to go out with you, but she left you because the dude had the yacht. We don't have the yacht thing here. You know what I'm saying? That's also an issue. We do have the table thing. That is kind of a big deal.
Here's the momentary whore, though. You know what I mean? Miami's where the whores are.
Okay.
That's where they go. That's where they want to live. When they want to go whore out, they go to Miami. It's pretty easy to be a whore in Miami.
That's crazy that's really the full-blown perception.
I thought they would come here.
I would have assumed that Vegas as well.
Or in Vegas.
I would assume Vegas more so.
Bro, they advertise them on the trucks here.
What?
And you're saying Miami where's the whores are? They drive them on trucks out here.
What happens in Vegas
Hot babes to your door.
No, you gotta understand the difference.
They pass you out business cards here.
I know.
So are you selling pussy or just getting it?
Yeah, but
I'm saying getting it.
But prostitution is legal in Vegas too.
No, it's not.
It's not.
It's illegal in Clark County. In Nevada. Sorry, I'm thinking the Moonlight Bunny Ranch.
Stripping is legal.
Up where I live in Nevada, it's legal.
Bro, but when you think about a chick who comes from Brazil or Colombia, when they get the chance to come to America, they go to Florida, right? They don't come to Las Vegas. It's a little inconvenient to be there.
You're getting that confused because you said something about passport, the passport buddies,
bros.
right? Passport bros.
Yeah.
Those guys are looking for women who don't have the traditional idea of what the American women, the mindset of American women.
I would contend that some of them are, and most of them just want cheap sex. I think most of them are going there.
That's what I think too.
Because here's what happens. So you have an arbitrage situation where you have a guy who is middle class in the United States, but in Venezuela Venezuela or Colombia, he's like upper middle class. He's like in the top 1% of wage earners. He goes down there and he's having sex with the top 1% of like most physically attractive women in that country. But he's paying for it less than he would pay in Las Vegas. To me, that's what passport. I know a lot of passport bros are about to get angry at me, but that's what passport bros are to me.
Look.
Like Michael was saying though, like, I mean, I have a friend who I don't think he's like incredibly hot or anything. He's nice, but he went to Russia, found a wife. She's gorgeous, like super hot girl. But he was in Russia. He was like a baller. He was like top of the top.
Oh, I also have to point this out. Las Vegas came in second place with 670 creators per capita.
No, I know. Don't shame my city.
You mean Michael's
Who didn't know that? Who didn't know that was
That is
good?
not shame to our city. That is proud.
That's proud.
proud.
Entrepreneurs.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Proud of us
Oh,
ladies.
man, there we go.
I think they migrated from Los Angeles, though, to here because of the condom law passed in Los Angeles.
Wait, you said
Oh,
condom
that's
law?
right. Yeah.
It's the condom law, and also there was a law passed where everyone had to become incorporated.
What's a condom law? First of all, what's a condom?
I have never heard.
Okay, you know what a condom is, right?
You know,
What
And
is
you know
that?
what a law is, right?
Okay, break it down.
It's a condom law, meaning you have to put a Jimmy hat on before you stick it in her
You gotta
hoo-ha.
tarp your load.
No, I'm sorry.
That's
You
not-
need,
that's
hold on, time out.
that's only
You
for
need to
porn.
provide context. She's talking about
She's talking about porn.
in California, there were certain instances. They never passed that law, by the way. I don't believe.
Yes, they did.
They passed it, but no one follows it.
Okay,
Yeah.
the law was specifically was in order, like
You're gonna bust
you,
it
the
and
first
enforce it.
First Amendment was allowed you to create pornography because it was freedom of expression. Even though, so if it wasn't, then it would be prostitution. So instead, they said, well, you can continue to film pornography, but our state law is going to indicate it's going to require you to use a condom every time you have sex on camera. And so a bunch of people started moving to Vegas because Nevada does not have the same condom law.
Oh, shit.
That's what that's
crazy.
talking about.
I did not know that was
Oh
a
my
thing.
god.
And then also,
Most
I
people don't
just
like
thought it
use
didn't get
condoms
passed.
anyway.
Well,
That's- I
also-
don't even know why they would do that. They
also
use them
too,
when
every
migrate.
performer had to get incorporated in California, and not like they had to go by an LLC or a C corp or an S corp. Nevada doesn't actually have that law for performers to do that, so that's another reason why a lot of performers migrated to Nevada and Florida.
Wow. Okay, that's why things got so far.
And Nevada has no state tax. California is like 16 or 17% or
I think it's
something.
13%. Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. I don't know.
Insane.
Florida doesn't either.
Yeah.
Florida has no state tax, so that's why we're going to Florida and Nevada.
All right, guys, you guys ready to film in Nevada?
Definitely
No?
not.
No?
Thanks.
No?
Definitely
Good.
Number
All
one
right.
places to be in the U.S. Florida.
More work for
and
me, I'll take it.
More work for me. Awesome. What do you think about all this stuff?
Well, we just recently visited Miami. It was my first time in Miami, and I would have to agree, it's a lot of older men on yachts and sugar babies, and I think that's was kind of my impression of Miami. Yeah.
Wait, hold
Yeah.
on. Wait, question. Did Adam 22's wife inspire you to get with a black guy?
What?
Damn it. God.
You're working it. You're working on it.
Jabrizi has them all written
Jabrizi's
down.
on it,
Just
man.
knocking them
He's on it.
boom,
there.
just knocking them down.
Inspiration to get
You're,
that. Get that.
you're
get
not
that,
missing out
gotta
on
get that
much,
moving.
mommy. You're fine. Okay.